All right, it's video time. Yeah, the camera's not going to be on my face. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be mean, but I didn't sleep in 3 days. 3 nights. I have not slept in 3 freaking nights. And I'm like turning psychotic because of it. I'm just like, hi guys. What's up? You know what I mean? Well, because my mom went through surgery and like every freaking 10 minutes the nurse was walking in or someone was walking in. Okay, we need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do that. And I'm just like, oh, bye, Felicia. Like, go, leave, please. So I didn't sleep. It's not like I haven't been used to not sleeping before, though. You guys, I've been Cinderella since I was like 3 years old. I'm just like, life is like so difficult. And honestly, I'm going to tell you guys something. The easiest thing is to be a guy. I mean like a masculine guy. Like a guy that just like works and provides money. That's like the easiest thing. I'm going to tell you guys what I found out after being 3 days in the hospital. I'm going to give you some insight about the world, okay? Because my father and brother obviously couldn't take off work because they're like, they're people's, lives depend on them. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take care of your life. But the thing is, this is why women are not supposed to work. I'm trying to tell people this. Nobody's going to listen to me, I know, and I'm just going to be talking to the wall and the wind. But I really want to share this, and I think I don't care for what it's worth. I'm going to just state my opinion, and I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm just going to tell you because I'm somebody who actually has sacrificed her whole life, okay? The only times I was so super selfish was when I was really young. I was always giving, but I mean like and I wasn't being selfish. I was forced to stay in school. You have to get the top grades. You have to do this. You have to blah, blah, blah. And so I was always the top student. I was always this, blah, 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 blah. The first to get into medical school, got into Dartmouth, blah, 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 Ivy League, everything. I made my family very proud of me. I really did. I really, really, really did. I was always like the top student, always honors, everything. But there are things in life that happen when you're like, okay, God, family, then me. And so when you're younger, your parents are able to still be young and they kind of, and that's why I tell people who are parents right now, it's all fine and dandy, work all you want when you're young and your kids are young and there's no problems in life. But obviously, the more children you have, the more issues, the more this, the more parents get older, things happen, then life gets harder. That's why everyone who goes, oh my gosh, I can't sleep because my baby was keeping me up all night and I just gave birth. Well, you should only have one child because wait till your kids get older. Just wait, sweethearts. You guys have no idea. Anyways, but who do they rely on? The eldest, obviously, since I'm the eldest child. It's always like, Sarah. It's like, I'm just like, yeah. Is that my name even? I don't even know. Like, I think too little sleep has caused me to not even remember my name. I don't know if it's my name. I forgot. But either way, I can't even put the camera on my face because I can't even look straight. I'm so passed out. You guys don't even know. So every time my mom was in pain, I had to call the nurse. Every time something happened, I had to call this. Every time, blah, 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 I had to get this. And it was just, of course, you got to serve who you got to serve. What I'm trying to say is, this is why smart men, and I'm going to say this because most men are stupid and most women are stupid. Everyone's just stupid in the world. And I don't mean to be mean. I have to tell you guys how it is because people live in fantasy. Yeah, I live in fantasy too, but fantasy for me is like fake book. That's the fantasy I'm living in. I don't think, I'm not like, chilling with the tooth fairy over here. You know what I mean? No, I'm like Cinderella with the mop. So what I'm trying to say is, the reality of it all is that it's, people are living in fantasy. And it's like, oh, we're just going to get married and have kids and live happily ever after. No, you're not. So after 3 days in the hospital, I'm like, do I even want kids? Like, do I want kids? I don't even know. Because I know, what I was doing and what I was serving my children. If I had children, they would never do this for me. I'm like, no, they wouldn't. The reality is, it's like, your kids aren't going to be there for you. No one's going to be there for you. The whole point is, this world is crazy, you guys. It's being, during my grandma's time, it was great. There was love. There was children who cared about their parents. There was sacrifice. Not now. You guys, what you guys are living in, people need to understand what's going on. So, I'm saying, guys, you should actually be turned off if a woman is a career woman. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now. You should be turned off. That should be like, I don't want to marry you. That should be a green light to be like, I'm running away. I'm telling you guys, especially if you're an alpha male, don't do it. You guys don't do it, because I know I have alpha males in my family, okay? My father, my brothers, I see it. I know what an alpha male is, okay? I know exactly what an alpha male is, and every guy in my family is an alpha male, and their life is, I'm just going to work, and then a text message here and there. And then, I'm not saying this to be mean. No, they contribute a lot to the, everybody and the world. They're great people. I mean, you need money to survive. You absolutely need money. You have to have money. You have to be a breadwinner. You have to. So there's no way I'm going to say, oh, they're not necessary. No, because if the guys didn't work and the women didn't work, where would the source of income come from? Nowhere. So I'm not delusional. I mean, you need to have them. They're definitely important. And they have an equal and opposite kind of role. I mean, it's extremely important. Without them, you can't have anything else. So again, it's important. But you cannot do more than that, men. I'm sorry. And women, women, stop being so crazy, girls. Stop. I know the feminism movement, but it's like, it took you way over the top. How do I know that? Because I know. I dropped everything at any time something happened. I was like, all right, I'm dropping this. I'm dropping myself and myself sort of, do you, honey. Do you, sweetheart. Be all about you. Worry about you. Get you. And, it's all about you, girl. You know what I mean? I just threw me in the garbage. I was like, all right, we're throwing me away, I'm not saying this to gain sympathy. I'm just saying, and then trying to do the other things. You talk to girls and you're like staying at home. They're like, I hate staying at home. Yeah, I know, because you want to work and then have cocktails with your friends. You want to go out drinking with your coworkers. I get it. I understand, but that's not a good woman. That's not a good wife, and it's not a good daughter, and it's not a good mother, and nobody should marry these people. I'm telling you, because I know, you guys, I am a freaking philosopher. And I'm able to be in a hospital and look at people. I observe. That's what I do. I observe humans. I'm like total human behavior, whatever. So I just look at it like, dude, if I was an alpha male, heck no to the no. Heck no to the no. I would be like, you're all about your career and all that. I mean, because think about it. What you have to do to reach the top, okay, through the educational system, all right, is to be selfish. You have to. So men are selfish. You have to understand that men are selfish. That's why God did not allow them to have children. You have to understand that's why they cannot give birth. Because they don't have that selfless attitude and attachment. They don't have it. Everything for them is getting their needs met. Women are, a feminine woman is different. Feminine women are all about pleasing their husband, supposedly. I mean, I know you guys don't see that right now, but it's not my fault. It's because you guys married career women. I can't tell you you guys, I can't help you. I just can't. I'm just giving you the facts because nobody wants to listen to the facts. But these are facts. I ain't even about trying to, because I'm telling you, I've always been like top academic, whatever. But the reality is when life hit and things happened and parents got old and things got this, and, kids are no longer children, and this is no longer that, and da-da-da-da, guess who needs to take action? The eldest child. And the girl, obviously. So I know what it's like, and I'm just like, get married and have kids? How about just get married and don't have kids? How about no children? Because you know what, I'm telling you right now, I know you guys love kids and everything, but what I'm trying to tell you is, at the end of your stage of life, that's when you're going to find out what kids are really like. They're not exactly what you thought they were. And they're not going to be, you guys, they're not going to be like me. Trust me on that. They are not going to be STM. They are not going to stop their life for you, parents. I don't care what you've done for them and what you've sacrificed. They're not going to. I'm telling you, you guys, you don't want to listen, but I need to be honest here. Because they're just not. So the more you sort of don't give them, the better. Because all you do when you give them too much is just make them more and more entitled. And that's what's happening in our society. And the reason why you're giving them too much is because you're working as a career woman. You really don't have time to raise your kids. So I feel really bad for you, to be honest with you. But the reality is I totally know what you're going through because I see it. And you can't just take vacations every second someone in your child gets sick. Every second someone gets sick. Your mother gets sick. Your mother-in-law gets sick. Your father gets sick.